Hey besties, I'm back with another oracle reading for you guys today. And you know what? I was thinking about earlier about how, you will never get to live a happy, satisfying life when you do people wrong. You will never be able to be in that beautiful energy of just being happy, being high vibrational if you continue to do people wrong. And the reason is because when you give off that bad energy has to go somewhere and it's going to return right back to you. So before I even got started on this, I actually was like, ancestors, angels, spirit guides at the most high light, from the highest frequency, please make sure you give me the messages I need to hear. And I was listening to that song. And this song I haven't heard in so long, but it's actually Jennifer Hudson and it's called Spotlight. In the song, she goes, "No, I don't like living under your spotlight. Maybe if you treat me right, you won't have to worry." Yeah, and I feel like that went so perfectly with the messages I was hearing earlier because truthfully, if you do not put out good energy to people, and I'm not saying you have to be kissing people's ass, I'm saying that in reality, you have to be able to give the energy that you expect to get back. If you want to be able to receive something in your life, you have to be able to give it as well. It's like saying that you want to be in a loving relationship or you want to be with somebody who cares about you, but the energy you're giving out is evil. The energy you're giving out is not being faithful. The energy that you're giving out is being fake. The energy that you're giving out is just not a real loving energy. So when you are putting that energy out into the universe, that's exactly what you're going to get back. Okay, we got I love you so much. People will sit in your face and literally pretend that they like you, pretend that they love you, but they will not because they are afraid or they're just scared to live inside of your spotlight because they see that I'm sorry, under your spotlight because they see that you're building something for yourself. And this is for people who are high vibrational. This is for people who are tapped into that energy of love, being on the love frequency. Sometimes when you are around people who don't have that love within themselves, they will not be able to give you that love and they will actually siphon that energy from you so that they can take it for themselves, so that they will be able to live a happy, prosperous life, even though they're treating you bad, even though in front of people they're trying to pretend that they're giving you that good energy, but behind closed doors they are violating your boundaries. So it's like you have to make sure that the things that you are putting the situations that you're putting yourself into are going to be conducive to what you want, because if you want love you have to be able to give love, and if you can't give love to yourself you can't give love to anybody else. Put on your big girl panties and get out of there. Exactly. So you have to make sure that you understand the difference between what real love is and what fake love is. Because real love is going to be understanding. Real love is caring. Real love is not going to try to hurt you just so that you can feel bad about yourself or so that they can lift themselves up to put themselves in a better position. Real love is actually going to put you in a position where you actually are able to create and build things for yourself that are going to be even able to stand the test of time. You'll be able to see it within your relationship or even with other people. You will feel good on the inside and on the outside because you will not be neglecting yourself to give love to other people. She needs to know what's up. So yeah, it's like at this time you want to make sure that you're putting yourself in that energy of you vet people, you're understanding people, you're seeing people for who they really are. Because if you don't know what's up with them, then you will truly put yourself in a position where you're going to be in love with somebody who really doesn't love you like that, or somebody who just doesn't truly care for you like that. And we got a card that, well, we got two cards. So we got give a strong side eye. Didn't anyone tell you ever tell you about danger? So yeah, it's like if you are not able to see that, you're gonna be like, all right, like I thought this was something that I wanted. I thought this was something that was supposed to be for me, but it's really not for me. It's actually not working out. And when you don't know somebody for who they are, that's why I got that. Did anybody ever tell you about stranger danger card? Because it's like, if you don't know who somebody truly is, you really could be getting in a relationship with somebody who could be your worst enemy. Somebody who really just wants to destroy you so that they can build themselves up. It's like in life, there's a lot of people out there who will use you as a stepping stool. And that's why I want you guys to really be able to recognize that type of energy when you come across it, because if not, then you really will be stuck. I actually had dealt with somebody just like that. Like, I dealt with somebody who they seemed like they were an amazing person. They seemed like they were a nice person, but behind closed door, they were extremely insecure. And not that being insecure makes somebody a bad person. It's just the fact that when you act out on those insecurities, it actually makes you into a worse person, because now you're using somebody else as a stepping stool so that you can become happy. It's like you're stealing someone's good energy and making them feel bad about themselves so that you can feel good about yourself, which is not even going to put you in a good position. It's actually going to keep you stuck and stagnant, I'm hearing. Don't get your heart broken. Exactly. And while this is not necessarily a love reading, this is about the energy of love. This is about the energy of knowing what is good for you and what is not good for you. You have to know yourself, because if you don't know yourself, then you will not know what is good for you. And I'm not just saying that in a cliche way, like, okay, you have to know yourself, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, you have to know yourself. But if you don't know what type of situations you like to be in, it's like you will settle for anything. And I actually was talking about that on TikTok. It's like you need to know that your standards and your boundaries are non-negotiable. Anything that you want in your life and you want to be able to experience, the person who you're with has to be able to have that same mindset. They have to be able to think in the same type of way, because if not, they're only going to think that you, one, think you're better than them, or two, think that they have to do something to one up you. It's like, it's not the fact that you have to be with somebody, okay, this person's not on your level, but it's recognizing when somebody actually has to do that inner work, they have to do that spiritual work, they have to do shadow work in order for them to raise their vibration. That's what the difference is. It's not about being on another level. Somebody can have the same amount of money as you, more money than you, or even less money than you, and they can all have the same energy when it comes to having to do shadow work and things that they have to overcome, because if not, they still will see you in that same type of way. They will still see you in a way that it's like, I'm living in your spotlight, like you're such an amazing person, or I'm living in your spotlight and this person likes you and this person likes you, or I'm living in your spotlight and you're so talented. It's like every single thing you do will be so bothersome to them because they don't believe in themselves. Take a deep breath and find your inner boss bitch. And this goes for men and for females. It's not just for females in this energy. It's the fact that you have to recognize what you want and what you deserve. You will get it if you put your mind to it and you understand what it takes to actually find it. It's like, if you want somebody who has a mindset that is similar to yours, you have to understand what your mindset is. Do you like people who can feed your soul? Do you like people who teach you things? Do you like people who like to do things creatively? Why did that come out like that? I think it was like, oh, okay, I'm hearing like it's slow motion. So whoever this is, they're like in slow motion in your energy. So this could be somebody that you actually have dealt with. This is probably not even probably, this is somebody in your energy that you've dealt with that it feels like they're in slow motion because they feel like they just cannot measure up to you. And it's not even like you feel like you're better than this person. It's the fact that you just trust yourself. And I understand like the energy, the energy is coming thickly now. It's like they want you to feel like you're less than who you are. They want you to believe that the person who you are today is not going to be the same person who you are tomorrow, so that they can actually elevate themselves and be like, hey, see, look, I said that this person was not like that. Or see, I said that this person was not on my level, or that person is not able to achieve this or that. They want people to look at you a certain type of way, but that's why I say you have to know who you are. You have to know yourself, because if you put yourself in a position where you you let somebody hit you with that I love you so much, with that love bombing energy, then you're gonna be in that position where, okay, you might think that you love them back, and then the whole time you don't. We gotta get it, girl. So get it, girl, or get it, guy. Like, yeah, you're in this energy right now. I know, I feel like you guys are living in your vibe. Like, you're living in your absolute best self. You're not letting anybody get to you. So I know that this person who's coming out on this energy, so don't get dehydrated on that thirst trap. This person is literally thirsty for you. Like, they're so thirsty for your energy. They're thirsty to be around you. And because you love yourself so much, because you didn't let yourself get trapped, or you're not going to, or you're understanding that, even if you're watching this now and it helped you understand that from the beginning part of the message, it's like you've taken that time to actually move forward in your life and not getting stuck on a thirst trap. It's like, dang, it kind of makes them want you even more. You only live once, and get you some hand sanitizer. Yeah, so that person, they were really trying to be in your energy on some thirsty stuff. But not only that, they were like trying to just live off of you. They were trying to live off of your energy. And then you realize, like, that energy that they were in was real dirty, and it was getting on you. Like, that's what happens when you're around people who are low vibration. That energy gets on you. Like, if you're going into a porta potty, and I know this because, like, sometimes I'll bring my daughter over to the park. Oh, snap. But sometimes I'll bring my daughter over to the park, and when I'm in the park with her, she'll be like, I have to go to the bathroom. All right, we go to the bathroom. The porta potty, it smells so horrific. It smells so bad. You walk in there and you walk out and you just stink. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like it's on me. I feel like the garbage is on me. I feel like the toilet's on me. It just stinks like so bad. And now you feel like you gotta go take a shower. You gotta cleanse your energy, right? And that's the main reason why we have to cleanse our energy. We have to go out and actually separate ourselves from these type of people, because once you're inside of that dirty energy, it could really take over you, because it's like you have to combat it some way, because you have to bring balance to the situation. It's time to let that shit go. And that's the only way to bring balance to a lot of situations, is to let it go. Because if not, you're gonna have to go and really live in that stank forever. You're gonna have to be like, oh, okay, I guess this is the new me. I'm gonna have to act in this energy. And sometimes the energy that those people put you in is more of like a combative energy, because it's like you started off in the sweet energy, or you started off in this confident energy, and then the more you're around that person and their bad energy, their dirty energy, their low vibrational energy, it starts getting on you. So now you're acting like they do. You're acting like the people who are around them. You're putting yourself in a position like as if you're the same person as them. The whole time they see you in a spotlight. They see you as somebody who is shining. It's not worth it. Exactly. So this person, or whoever this person is who is in your energy or was in your energy, they recognize that you seen that it wasn't worth it. And so that's what made them even be triggered to be in this energy. It says you did say you wanted to take more risks. So it's like they see that you were in that energy. And when you first met them, you probably were in the energy of like, okay, let me go meet somebody new. Let me go get somebody new, or get somebody to be like my friend, or to be my lover, etc. Because honestly, it doesn't only have to be a lover. It could be a friend. It could even be a family member. But when you recognize like, okay, it wasn't worth it, then it was like, is the risk really worth it? Where are your emotional support crew? So yeah, your angels, your ancestors, God, your like your spirit guides, they are there to tell you like, listen, this person was not it, and they're pretty proud of you, because you know that you can go to them at any time. And even if you don't know, you know this now. All you have to do is pray, meditate, and actually lock in with them, because if you do that, then you have the ability to speak to them more often. And not even like speak to them more often because they're always around you, but it's like you have to be able to listen to the signs. You have to be able to listen to the things that are going on, so that you can actually get the messages that you need to hear. You can actually tap into your intuition, because that's another thing that gets blocked when you're around people who are in low vibrational energy. Because when people are in low vibrational energy, what they want you to do is be detached from your intuition. And when you are detached from your intuition, you're in a place where they can manipulate you. They can do whatever they want with your energy, whether it's manipulate you and command your energy. So pretty much manipulating your energy is making other people see you in a certain way because of the way that they're acting, or even have people see you in a certain way based off the way that you're responding to them, because you might be trying to balance out a situation with them and that energy is getting onto you. So now people are seeing you like you're the person who's the problem when the whole time it's actually them. Older does not always mean wiser. So this person could have been older than you, or you could be older than them, and they were trying to make you seem like you were, yeah. So they were trying to make it seem like you were the one who was not smart enough. And even if they weren't older than you, they felt like they were smarter than you. So they were like, okay, so I'm smarter than this person, so they have to listen to me and they gotta follow my energy. It's like they thought that they were the more dominant one inside of the situation. Even if you're a female, or even if you're just like somebody who is like somebody who's confident within themselves, within yourself, they were looking at you as if you were the one who needed them. It says you're too good for that, let it rip, we got you. So yeah, I always say that truth will set you free. So like this person, you had to really put them in their place, and even if you didn't have to verbally put them in their place, you just separated yourself, or whether you choose to go and separate yourself from them, it's actually going to put you in a position where you're like, okay, now, like I did what I had to do. I'm way too good for that. Like I know myself, I know my body, like people say, like I know what is meant for me and I know what's not meant for me. So you decide to move differently, you decide to move accordingly, so based off of the situation, so that you don't end up in another situation like that. And when you actually take the time to practice your like understanding your intuition, understanding what you feel, and your intuition is really just your inner knowing. It's your higher self telling you, hey, this is not in alignment. And you will know when something's in alignment, because you will not feel like you're being deprived. You will feel like you'll feel like you'll be able to go and forward and do what you need to do regardless of what's coming towards you. It says wait 2 business days, exactly. Like it's like you won't feel like you're being stuck. You won't feel like you're being put in a position where you have to wait for things. Everything will start flowing to you easy. All right. Who is this person? Who is this person? Who is this person that who is this person who was trying to love bomb my besties, like, or treat my besties like they were the ones who was less than? Who is this person? Or treating them like they were even just in the energy of being better than them. Like, because I know my besties, you don't think that you're better than anybody, and if you are in that energy, you have to really let that go, because it's not about being better than people. It's about being authentic and knowing, all right, this is just not my vibe, not my tribe, this is not the person for me. Like, it's not about being better than somebody. It's not about, okay, I have to have this, or I have to have that, so that I can be in a position that makes them feel worse about themselves. So God, the tipped over trash can. So, and it says good luck and opportunity. So this is a person who, one, it's like they disguise themselves as a good luck opportunity for you. And it's like they disguise themselves, or they were making themselves out to be like, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. The whole time they're like a trash dump, like that got spilled over, literally. It's like they were really trash, and like the trash was all over the floor, and it's like they were trying to act like they were better than you. How did my besties even like miss the fact that this person was in this energy? Like, because I know it's easy for people to get caught up. That was a lot. Hold on. It's easy for us to get caught up in like limerence, or simply just being in love with people, because some people, they're not really real. Some people, we got the locked trash can, change and adaptation. So this person showed up in this energy like this trash can, like they had all their garbage sealed. And then once you, it's like, so they disguised themselves as if they were a good opportunity, when this is really who they are. But this is how they disguise themselves, because they had it all, like, it's like, you know, when you have a suitcase and the suitcase is too big and it's too stuffed, and you have to tie it and try to shove it in, or you got something in your trunk and you have to like tie it shut. Like they disguise themselves like that. So it was like you thought that this was something that's like, okay, with time you can adapt, like this is a new situation, but like I feel like it's something that could actually be good for me. And the whole time this person was really just playing in your energy, playing in your face. And it's okay, because sometimes people will try to do that and it's really not that deep. It's really not that deep. We got Badger and Fearlessness and Mouse Perception. So, yeah, you changed your whole mindset on this person. You changed your whole mindset on this situation. And now you're facing it like, okay, I'm the big honcho. I'm the one who's really in charge, because you understand that you're the one who's in charge of your life, regardless of what this person thinks about you or what this person tried to put on you, or whatever this person tried to put into your head or into your mindset. Regardless of any of that, you overcame it. So I love you guys for that. Hell yeah, besties. All my besties can get to what they want in life because they understand. I know if you're part of this collective, you understand what it takes for you to achieve. You understand what it takes. And yes, we have to go through things for us to actually understand who we are. So it's never so that you can think, oh, I should have known. No, it's all part of the journey. Whether this is a job, a friend, a relationship, any type of situation, this is all for you to know that you have the ability to overcome it. It's just that people don't want you to be in that energy of overcoming. They want you to be in that energy of being scared. They want you to be like seeing things from a bad perspective. They want you to be thinking like, okay, like maybe this is the best. Maybe this is the only thing I can get in life. Like, no. You know how many, if you think about it, I don't know if you guys ever watched Rick and Morty, but like in Rick and Morty, there are so many timelines in that show. And the thing about timelines is like timelines have to get unlocked. But the only way you can unlock a timeline is if you're in a certain energy. When you're in a certain energy, it helps you. It's like you're embodying a different life. So say if you were at one point acting as a victim, when you stop acting as a victim and you start being fearless and you start actually changing the way you see things, you actually can open up doors for yourself where you can receive different type of outcomes, because the outcomes you were creating before were all based off of the scenarios that you've previously been through. So it was actually creating an endless cycle where you're continuing the same pattern. It was like you're stuck in this pattern of being in homebody energy. So it's like not that you're not literally like, oh, you're a homebody. It's more of the fact of like you were stuck in that position of, okay, I guess I gotta just take what it's giving me, what's coming to me, or I just gotta accept what's going on in my life. I just gotta take it. I gotta sit there and lay down. Like, well, we got this person trying to run in there, trying to run into your life. And change the trajectory of where you're going, what you got going on. It's like, no, and you didn't let that happen. And even if you did, you're not continuing. And if you're watching this now, this is giving you the opportunity to see things from a different perspective. I hope that this helps you change your perspective on the situation, because the more self-love that you put into your own life, the more you'll be able to cultivate something great for yourself, the more you'll be able to build what's meant for you, and not the other way around. All right, we got, and this fell right to the floor, the pack, courage and influence. So like I was saying, like you have courage now, or you are building the courage, or you one, even influence. We got this is like a whole group. It's like you're changing the way that you see things so that you can actually go around people who are more like you, more people who are in a similar mindset. Whether it's this reading that's influencing you, or it's just that self-love that you have within yourself that's influencing you. We got self-reliance. So obviously it's that self-love too. It's like you know that you have the ability to overcome anything. You're strong. You're independent. And whether you're a woman or you're a man, it's not about what you are. It's really about your energy, the energy you embody. Because sometimes as women and sometimes as men, we have to step into certain energies. But it's all about what we're looking to achieve and what we're looking to accomplish in life. We got teamwork. So it's like you have to be able to find the right relationships, not simply just people, but relationships. And I'm not saying like, okay, the relationship could be like a relationship with yourself. It could be a relationship with a job. You have to find the right things for you so that you can actually open doors for new opportunities, so things can come to you and it can flow in a way that's actually going to be conducive to the things that you truly want. You won't have to be stuck. You won't have to be in a position where you don't believe that you're going to achieve, or you don't believe you're going to get what you want because you've been stuck in a mindset, or you've been stuck inside of a timeline. It's like everything has to come to an end, but when it comes to an end, it's actually up to you. It's not really about anybody else, because when you decide to take the moment to take charge, that's when you'll be able to see your way. That's when you'll be able to find the direction that you're truly meant to go in. How are my besties? be able to move forward so that they can continue to live in this good energy. So we got looking at pictures missing on you, nostalgia, make new memories. So at this time, you're being asked to make new memories for yourself because you have people right now who are missing you, who are stuck in those energy of being in nostalgia. And it's like, you're not. Why? Because you know better. And when you know better, you do better, baby. We got interested in you, blooming, romance, flirting, wanting to date. It's like you could be in this love energy with yourself, or you can even be in this love energy with somebody else. Take it how it really resonates to you. But if you have this blooming romance, or you have this moment with yourself where you recognize like self-love is the best love, and if you love yourself, you can actually find the love that you want, then it helps you cut ties. It helps you move on. Says the ship is sailed, like it's over. So you're going to be moving towards something that's actually going to be bringing you abundance. You're going to be moving into the next phase. You're going to be evolving. You're going to be healing your inner child, releasing the past. So you're going to move forward regardless of what anybody wants you to be in. It doesn't matter what position somebody thinks you need to be in. It's about the position that you truly deserve to be in. And what you choose to deserve, what you truly deserve to be in is all based off how you act and how you react and how you put yourself in certain energies and nothing else. All right, I'm gonna go out tonight, so I'm gonna have to get this reading almost done. Hold on. So we got, like I said, so the energy that you are leaving behind, you're separating from, you're moving on from, that's like sadness, bitterness, uncertainty, while these people are thinking about you in the moment. But you're moving on to this paradise. You're going to be in an energy of playfulness. You're going to be able to enjoy either your own company or other people's company because now you love yourself in a way that nobody else can see. You love yourself in a way that nobody else can take from you. So even though they don't like living in your spotlight, it's okay because they know that even if they didn't treat you the way that they were supposed to treat you, that energy is just going to come right back to them. They're just going to be stuck in the same position that they've always been stuck in because without your energy, they cannot build what they want. Without your energy, they cannot have the life that you want. And that's the life they wish they had. And even if the life that you think that, even the life that you think that you have right now is not where you want it to be, it's like that just shows you how people can be jealous of things that you don't even know that you have. People can be jealous of your vitality. They can be jealous of the self-love that you have. They can be jealous of your healing energy. They can be jealous of your lifestyle. They can be jealous of anything. So don't let other people's energy try to keep you stuck inside of a negative mindset. Don't let other people's energy try to keep you down so you can move forward, because if you don't, you will literally be stuck in that old timeline and you don't want to keep on with the old cycles. Let those old cycles go. All right, let's get some advice for the besties while they move forward on this before I get out of here. Okay. So your advice is embrace the shadows and use energy of the eclipse to illuminate what needs to be seen. So pretty much, yeah, you take the time to check out your energy, ground, get outside. You know, if you work with the moon, work with the moon. Use the energy that the world gave you. Don't sit there and soak in other people's energy, because once you cleanse your energy of that old vibe that people were trying to have you in, you could finally be happy and actually live inside of that aura that you've built for yourself, that lifestyle that you built for yourself. You'll be able to be that person that you always thought you were going to be without anybody trying to make you feel like you need them to help you. You need them to help you out. We call that intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is when you get motivation from within, not from anywhere else. You don't need anybody to say, you got this, keep pushing forward, in order for you to do it. So thank you, besties, for tapping in with me today. This has been your girl, Cass the Bestie, and I will be back with you guys very, very, very soon.